We're not reading 4-gate. That's not what this is. But we're going to make our same reads about the ramp, right?
Yep.
So it's just a different kind of ramp, essentially. But we're still going to be like, okay, does he make a stalker behind that?
Oh, that's so annoying.
And then your other overlord needs to be in position to check out his main, right? Because second gas is another throwaway. Yeah, that second pylon is something Huck does a lot, too. So back at home you need to be doing normal stuff, like injecting. Did you kill that probe?
Yes, I think. Did it not?
Yeah, you did. You got 2 kills.
Okay.
So you want to check both the towers, then you want to watch the front of his base. Stalker, sentry, we want to know.
Second gateway. Is it too early to sack that overlord? Because I really don't want to cheat. Here I see a sentry. So I'm definitely
No,
expanding.
like this should throw you off a little bit. You should look at this wall and be like, I'm not sure what this is. If you move an overlord in there, I don't think it would be cheating at all.
Because I've seen the sentry, so I'm still thinking that he's expanding, so I'm just droning.
Right. Now you're late to get on that gas, I believe, right? I mean, you're
I
the
pulled him
Zerg
off
player.
with speed. Oh, you're right.
Well, I know,
Second
but
queen's out.
a while ago. Speed's finished.
You are correct.
And I would still poke at the front of that base with these Zerglings, if not more actively. I mean, if he makes a sentry, you can actually just sit outside of this. So sentry's hitting your overlord,
He's so sneaky.
and there it is. Second, third gateway,
Oh, and then the fourth. Okay, so now I know.
and then the fourth. Guess what? That's a hard sell. I mean, it's never anything else. This is 4-gate.
Purelings now. Roachwarren can go ahead and go down.
Roachwarren ASAP, and I would pull drones off the gas
I'm guessing he's going to warp in right here.
at like 150. You don't want to make like... You're not going to have the money to make more.
I'll just leave
And you've
one
got money here. I would make, literally, look at this larva I'm staring at. You got to make these into lings. You got to make another spine crawler. And here he comes. Same logic applies. He's going to build a pylon next to your base if he hasn't already. You need to get lings out without taking hits. So these lings in your natural need to be out on the map because you're looking to pick off that pylon or counter. This is actually so important right now. This is a critical moment. You can actually counter him by running through or picking off that pylon. Check the tower. There it is. There's his probe. Get it. Now back off. Lots of stalkers though, right? So you look at that and you think, okay, this is that weird 4-gate from the beta where you can't just make roaches or you can't just make lings because he'll angle them with the... Nice. And here he comes. You got to survive this. He's got sentries, so you can't count on that ramp. You got to get down that ramp ASAP. And you could... There you go. Nice transfusion. Now that's... Yep, and exactly. Now I'd swarm him. Swarm that SOB. You're in his base getting that mineral line. Fabulous. I believe in miracles. And he's warping in zealots. Back off. Back off. You don't need to make a stand-up fight here. Why'd you do that?
Oh, there. I thought you were talking about him in the front.
Yep, just back off. That, I mean, if he has to pull off every time, that's fine. And if you can micro him and kill off some probes, that's great. Or you can stand up and try to fight him.
Fuck, I'm getting my hotkeys all jacked up. Trying to micro at 2 places at one time.
Now push forward. Now you can drone here too. You held it off.
Yeah.
It's up to you. This is all units I'm seeing come out of here. I would go... I mean, if whatever you want, whatever you're feeling. I can tell you he's going to expand behind this, so if you feel like you can kill him, then do it, but you're now all-inning and all-inner, right?
Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to have a chance to kill him here.
Then I would go destroy the destructible rocks at your third, and I would expand right now, and I'd start my lair. And now it's a normal game. Same considerations, though. You need those overlords around his base, because you don't know. Is this Phoenix? Is it straight to Colossus? What is he doing? Manage both the towers. Spread these overlords. Inject, inject, inject. And I'll tell you what, if you would have kept those lings alive a little bit longer in his base...
yeah, that would have gone a lot better.
This would have been amazing. But, I mean, you still did a good job. Not to take away from that, you did a fantastic job.
It has to be better.
That's right. That's what we're striving for.
I feel like I could be really nasty with some roachling stuff if he ever leaves.
Well, one thing I want you to do is keep I mean, actually, look at this. Look at your overlord staring at his whole army.
Yeah.
That's great. But that's probably the standard Protoss army you've seen here.
Yeah.
So we don't know his tech, but you need to be droning actually so hard. Maybe overlord speed, make an overseer. That overseer with speed will let you know everything he's doing. Keep the creep going. Maybe move those spine crawlers into a more relevant place. Here's his probe coming out. And you actually, with these speedlings, have to shut that down every time. This son of a bitch should never be able to leave his base at all. With a scout, unless he does this, which is not overseer, but hallucination. Okay, so the lair finishes, so same as usual. Burrow, roach speed. And I'll tell you what, by the way, in case your instincts were off, you were ahead. You are ahead after that.
Yeah,
Okay, and you did it because you were able to drone fairly well. The spine crawlers were excellent. And you harassed his front at the same time. I don't know. Maybe I'm like just this giant pussy, but I'm freezing my ass off, and I think it's like 40 degrees out here. What's going on?
I'm the same way, dude. I can't handle cold weather.
Oh, I love cold weather. That's why I'm saying I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
So you got that overseer. You got that speed. Now tear through his base because you cannot be stopped. Oh, his army moved out.
Yeah, I see that.
And this could be a 6-gate timing thing if you're not seeing tech. So you need burrowed roaches by like the millions.
I've got the burrow on the way.
Ooh, that drone timing might have hurt you real bad.
Holy hell, those are immortals. Where did those come from?
Mortals. Oh yeah.
I'm making roaches for some reason. That sounds like a smart idea.
Burrow? Oh, you can't?
Not done yet.
Damn. Now watch your roaches. The unfortunate thing about Burrow is it's pretty worthless unless you have the numbers. So burrow those drones. I mean, the space is gone, right?
Yep.
Just get out the numbers to survive. Now that overseer needs to tear through his base and kind of find out what's going on. It'd be nice to have a 3 base to his 2, but you don't have to.
No, that's a 6-gate. 5. 5-gate. Green zealots. I think I'm dead, Jeff.
You might be. You are supply blocked. Probably need to spend this money to get that those evolution chambers going. Burrow. Now it should strike you as odd that he has immortals, but he doesn't have an observer. That's because they're not real. Good job picking out that pylon.
Oh.
I love this lane harass. This is excellent, and you're buying time. So you should have rebuilt that hatchery by now. You should pick up all these roaches and consolidate them. You should be just spending this money. Macro hatch, hydras. If the guy is not teching, then guess what? You needed hydras yesterday.
Man, I was so sold on that immortal. I had no idea that was a hallucination. I would have never guessed if you hadn't told me.
Well, that's okay. I mean, in the future, we got to know, right? You saw the scouting phoenix.
Yep.
So it stands to reason he can hallucinate those as well. So you need to produce... I mean, the thing about this is if he doesn't have detection, and you make when you get to that critical number of burrowed roaches, I don't care if he has more units than you, he actually can't stop you. Because you'll hit stuff, burrow, and then run away. Now you need to scout his base, right? Send a speed overload through there or some, and start producing hydras. You should be chopping at the bit to make hydras. If a guy doesn't have Colossus, hydras will kill everything. The infamous triple expand, I love it. Spread these overlords. We've talked about that. You got overlords all over the place. And here he is. He's on your creep. And now he's killing creep tumors, so he does have detection, right?
Yep.
So burrow won't help us. So you need to just roll out with units right now. There he is. He's in the middle. Here he comes. Guardian Shield seals the deal. Hydra's rolling in.
Oh, force field is so good.
It is good. Can't stay forever though, and you're going to swarm forward. There you go. Keep producing. And look at this. This is such a costly fight for him. Don't push too much further. No, Flabulous. Those are force fields. Watch the overlords. And you're low on gas. High on minerals. You've got 2 on 1 gas at your natural. You've got drones at your main you need to transfer. You should probably take the gas at your high yield. Or as Australians would say, the gas. Always have the middle tower at all times. Always have the tower.
That's right. Remember. I got it.
There, and there's his army. That's why I was trying to cheat for you a little bit. Now you still need to check out his middle, right? If the guy starts rolling out with Colossus, and you're still going Hydras, you're in trouble. But if he's not, then he should be in trouble.
He's got Robotech. Boss, I gotta be coming soon.
Still only have 2 on gas at one of the gas at your natural, and still don't have the gas at your third. Spread these overlords. Oh, you're fighting. Excellent. Now, if you resupply, you can win right here. He has no sentries. He has no force fielding ability.
Run faster!
Ah, blink. So he's got blink. What's that tell you?
Head Templar and maybe DTs.
Maybe DTs. Excellent read, my friend. Now you should be able to drown this guy in production.
DTs. I feel like I need a drone.
Yep, you might need a drone, but I mean, you just slaughtered his whole army. Okay, so you know for at least the time being you're safe. Watch these rally points. You've got some stuff straggling across there. You know you have more bases than he does, right? You've got that overlord at the top. You should have more joined by him. You've got detection and protection at each base, except for at your natural, which will be a headache in a little bit. Oh! Jackpot. Jackpot. Thank you very much. You're so merciful. Look at you.
Goblins, you're too slow. Oh, fuck,
Oh, he wants
fuck,
to fight.
fuck.
It's fine, it's 1 roach per overseer. Make more. You oversaturate your main, and you're still low on gas because you haven't taken the gas to your third still at that high yield. And you probably do need a round or 2 of drones. To give you an idea, you're at 48 harvesters, he's at 77.
Holy moly. Alright, I think I can go attack and win now.
Let's do it. Yep, and he's doing the mistake that Protoss, I mean not even a mistake, but this is how Protoss play. He actually has no army right now, and he went and expanded. But you know what? That wins him the game if you don't punish him for it. Absolutely. And look what you're doing. You're punishing him for it. I love it. So you should be sending all rallies up there right now. You're mining at full bore. This is fantastic. But you do have units being produced that aren't being utilized. You literally should be rallying to his tower. And don't bite off more than you can chew. Kill that expansion, so you're not killing it. If he somehow pulls this off and then just puts probes on that nexus, he's right back to where he was. So you're getting a little disorganized here. Kill that nexus, please. There you go. You did. Now back off. You want to work backwards from here. You want to kill his expansions first. So don't attack the main. There you go. Chew that. And you should have noticed he has all those cans powering one cannon is being powered, or all the cans, excuse me, are being powered by 1 pylon.
So
The guy's still not making Colossus, so you should be making Hydras. And you really do, yep, there you go. Sup. How about that, Flabulous?
This is the first time I've ever won with you coaching me.
See, now you don't need to draw attention to that. Now you're hurting my feelings.
Well, I don't mean it in the bad way, as you always put me against these big dogs.
I'm teasing. You can't hurt my feelings. It's fine. Excellent job. Hands down. Like, save that replay, please, and use this as the backdrop for how to hold it off. Now, this is not the Korean 48. This is different, but it was funky, it was weird, and it's made to throw you off. And guess what? Heading into this, you said If they do something just slightly different, I get completely flustered, and that's exactly what he was trying to key in on. The gateway's below the ramp, everything,